Trying to decide what I want to do with this. I'm going to cut it up. I don't know. Let's see if I can make any decisions today. Let's see. Hey, Lorna, how are you? I just, again, spontaneously decided to come on because I was going to sit down and do some work on this anyway. So I turn on the camera. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a good day. Marcasite, malachite, magnite, malachite, magnetite. Opal. Hi, Spirit. How are you, my dear? Just looking through these funky cards that I got at the bins the other day, and I'm always grabbing interesting things for crafting. And these are copyright 1962, and they're like little identification cards for different minerals. And there's platinum, and they must have been, because you see there's little holes. There must have been a way to like flip through and find certain, like an old, I don't know what you'd call it, mechanical computer kind of thing. But all I found were the pages. And so I snatched them because I thought they might be fun for making little things for junk journals. So I'm just going through and trying to find a couple interesting ones to put in this journal, perhaps. I found tourmaline and gold. There's hematite. A lot of these are like ores and things. But they're interesting. Hey, Roy, I saw you on earlier. I watched a little bit during dinner with the sound off, of course. But yeah, I was peeking in. Hope you are having a great weekend. Mine is good so far. Oh, good. I'm glad you had fun. I think it was Oh, I saw a couple Star Wars things. Oh, I saw some Mandalorian shirts, one of which my guy already has, but those were really fun. So trying to put the finishing touches on this junk journal for my daughter. It is Haunted Mansion. If you've seen me craft recently, you've probably seen me work on this. And I just want to add a few more elements. Like I want to make a few little tombstones, cut them out, put them in the book. So let's do that. Yeah, this is, I guess you'd call it a book upgrade for sure. It's a fun way to use little golden books. I'm certainly not the first to do it. And you put little pockets in there. I like to keep the pages intact, but some people cut them down, which is perfectly fine too. But I put a lot of like reproduction and real antique postcards. It's meant to be like some space to do like some journaling, just writing. I made some altered playing cards. And I have a few things tucked in here where I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to finish doing. I put in some kind of nostalgic things, some things that, like some pages from my mom's recipe book, things like that. I made this. This is an antique postcard in a sleeve, so it can be intact and she can do what she wants with it. And then this is like a little place to write. And you can take things out and use them other ways, or and basically you could use it as a scrapbook too. She can remove things, or there's some more journaling pages here, or add things. So that is what I got. Thanks, Lorna. Yeah. Thank you, Roy. Made one for, this is another thing. My mom made a bunch of these little cards. This one actually got a little discolored. It's like 30 years old at least. And this is also from that book with recipes. This is her handwriting. I thought it'd be nice to put that in my daughter's journal. And there's a couple things in here that were her dad's too. So, and her dad lived in San Francisco for a minute. So there's like a little paper clip thing that says San Francisco. And in the middle, I put this doily so she can take it out and do other things with it. Yes, toasted French bread. Who doesn't love that, right? Figured that would be good. I mean, it's something you can make without a recipe, but I don't know why. I think my mom, when she was first married, started that book and, wrote some recipes from family that she really liked. And I think it's kind of neat. I don't know. Hesitated to separate everything, but I figured I'm not going to use it anyway. So I'm going to just separate it and share it with my daughter. And this is just a cheap little brooch. I do have little metal things that I'm going to be putting here. Oh, you like that? I was going to do more of that. But I wasn't sure because I have that little book and I made color copies. I don't remember where it was. And I know I can find it. Where are the other ones I want to show you now? Now that we're talking about it. I have a whole folder here. So I got this little book and it was falling apart already. So I didn't feel bad about, and it's discolored. So illustrations adapted from original. So it's the original book basically. And so I took these and I made copies. So So I still have that, to use. So I wanted to put a few of those in the journal, even though the Haunted Mansion is what the thing is. But so I don't know. I had asked my daughter, should I do that? And she said, well, you could do a couple pages that are Alice. And I said, well, yeah, I guess I could. But I'm more inclined to just like sprinkle them throughout. So I kind of like these creepers too. The court, the crabs, maybe I'll use that. Of course, the caterpillar. Oh, your sister used to read it. Yeah, I know. Isn't that great? The artwork from that. So I, again, explained to her, it's not the Disney Alice. It's the original Alice, which I think is even more appropriate for a book like this, where I've kind of gone a little bit, Victorian vibe with it already. So, and then those illustrations are kind of Victorian to me. So, and I have an antique magazine that I printed a few of the ads for or out of, and I want to show you. Here's one that's Menon's toilet powder. Remember, I think Menon's is still around, or it was when we were kids. I remember those commercials. And then what else? There's some really hilarious ones, because they did not worry about offending anybody when they made those ads back in the day. So there's like one that says, don't be poor, blah, blah, blah. And then there's one that says, let's see, where is it? Superfluous hair removed. And the deaf ear, common sense eardrums, aluminum hairpins. Malvine, these are actual ads from an actual magazine that's from 1896. Where is the other one here? Want money? Easy to make, selling beverages, automatic cooker. Practical and satisfactory. No scorching, no odor, saves labor and fuel, and fits any stove. Good pay to agents of either sex. That's Baltimore. Don't be poor. Here's the one. Don't be poor. Hot Springs at Home. $10 a day to ladies and gents selling Quaker cabinets to families and physicians. Everybody buys, sick or well. 50,000 sold. Turkish, Russian, and medicated baths at home. No more bathtubs or doctor bills. Rejuvenate. Yeah. Renovates your system. Renovates. Prevents obesity. Oh man, I need this. Cures without medicine. Colds, rheumatism. La grippe, neuralgia, eczema, something else, I don't know. Bright's disease, malaria. This cures malaria, headaches, female complaints, and all blood, skin, nerve, and kidney diseases. This is a cure. I cannot believe I haven't heard of this before. Price, $5. Wholesale. That's probably just the book that you can buy to sell the stuff with or something. I just think that's hilarious. Anyway, those were the good old days of we can make claims about anything. So, yeah, don't be poor. Fix all these things. That's exactly it. So, funny stuff. All right, back to my... So, yeah, I'm trying to work some of these in. The Mad Hatter is the only one that's made it in so far. I'm trying to work more in that because he's creepy. At least the version here, I think he's creepy. So that's what I'm kind of going for. The creepy ones I can put in here, which a lot of those illustrations were a little bit creepy. The lawyers who are actually like ducks or something. The dodo, the lobster, the herald, mad and yep, exactly. That's insane. So I have these. Let me ask your opinion, you guys. Do you like those book corners, or I have another set? These, because you can't really see them very well there, but maybe that's good because these are maybe a little too much. Too much. And I can try to tone down that brightness with this foundry wax. Transform finish. I was thinking of trying it. Oh yeah, that was a good movie. I like all the versions of the movie. I really like these so much better, but I wish they were a little brighter. I just like the shape of them. Let's see what I can do. You like the black corners because of the shape, yeah. Yeah, I like them too. Let's see if I can. So I can use this boundary wax and it tones down the gold. It's not as bright. Still kind of bright. Yeah, let's see if this is the only one I have, and it's like the color statue. I did think of that, Lorna. That's a good idea too. I like that you said that. I'm trying to think of what I have. I might have just gold paint that I could try. Yeah, that comes out a little bit better. Stands out a little bit more. It's not as shiny as the gold though. I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to rub off. I think it's going to stay. I kind of like how that looks. I mean, it kind of mattifies everything. I guess I'll use those. That doesn't change it too much. Yeah, I just got those corners on Temu Spirit. I don't know. There's probably other places to pick them up too. Yeah, I think I'll do that. A little bit bent. This dries pretty quick. I think there's alcohol in it. Hey, Apple, I just saw you pop in. Good evening to you. Makes them look a little bit more like not manufactured or exactly alike, you know, that kind of thing. Sticky. Oh, hey, Heather Elizabeth. Oh, thank you for popping in. Yeah, I'm just chilling, just working on stuff. Wasn't gonna do anything in particular, just sitting at my desk. We're gonna have fun tomorrow. I've dug deep in my collection. I'm gonna have some cool stuff to bring. Ah. Let's see. What else? Let's do some of these kitties. You like the hat? Yeah. Too. Of course, I like the kitty. Let's see if I can get better. I'm planning to cut these out, so come on. Let's get some better coverage. Maybe it's the stamp. Maybe it's the ink pad. I don't know. Let's try different ink pad. This little tiny black one. Not as juicy. I can't find the other one. There's green, there's pink. Well, this is going to have to do. Try the hat. Wicked. Apple wanted me to get a little creepier with this project, I think. So I am. Hi, Lynn. I'm well. How are you? I definitely don't need that many hats. I got a little carried away. I like this little guy, but I don't think I'm going to use him in the journal. There's also this guy. Just dressing some embellishments. Well, that sounds fun. I haven't made a master board yet. I really want to. I'm gonna try that. I've been watching other people's videos on stuff like that. Hey, Helen, how are you? I saw Devin and the folks that were on your channel last night or yesterday. Didn't see you. I assumed you were busy. Oh, did I miss something in the car? They are so funny. Helen and her peeps. I love the shop-alongs that Helen's done too. Those are so fun. So fun. Well, the cats didn't turn out the best, but honestly, it's distressed. This whole journal is meant to be not perfect. So that's okay. Everybody going to tune into my show with Heather tomorrow? Heather Elizabeth. I'll be on at this time tomorrow. Well, it starts at 6 p.m. my time, and it's 8:30 my time right now. But it's 9:30 y'all's time on East Coast, or 9 o'clock is when our show starts tomorrow on the East Coast. Trying to psych myself up, Apple, because I don't know if I should admit this, but I am having major issues with my self-esteem when it comes to being live or doing sales on YouTube. TBH. Well, it kind of goes along with just my struggle with desire to do just about anything. But anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited about it. But I tell you, every week I struggle. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Okay. So I know I'm going to put these here. What I'm waiting on is, am I going to put a gold edge on here with some gold paint? I might do it. Oh, to be honest, sorry. TBH is to be, that's what all the kids say, Yeah, I know. I know. Logically, I tell myself I do great, and I do, and I'm happy I do it when I'm doing it and afterwards. It's just the old anxiety thing beforehand that gets to me. Thank you guys. I know. I'm trying to get over it. I'm trying to be real about it, which is why I'm talking about it, because the more I keep it inside, the more like shame kind of builds up. So, get these out of the way. At least that's how I operate. You know, the more it's kind of like when you have, something in your family or whatever it is, if you keep a secret because you're ashamed of it, but if you can talk about it, sometimes you can deal with it. I'm like that. All right. But in this case, it's all me. It's just me. So let's focus. Gold here. What do I have? I want to do, that doesn't show up as anything. We just do black. Yeah, that's it. That's what it is. I mean, that's what it is. It's having really high expectations for yourself and a lot of BS talk to yourself that is just so like deeply ingrained that it takes practice to change it. And I'm working on it. I am every day. Every day I'm working on it. It's radical acceptance. It'd be great if it came naturally. But sometimes you got to practice to change things. So thank you. You're so sweet, Lorna. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And I enjoy all of you and the love and support. And I hope that I can give the same to you all. Let's see right here. Now, if I want to put lace around here, and then I'm going to put an end page or end papers, they're called. Okay. Yes, you're right. What was I saying today? Well, like having different feelings that you want to change. Like if you're having a feeling, instead of being like, oh, I need to change that, just acknowledge that you're having a feeling. Because you know how, okay, so feelings. So if you're walking around and you kind of have a frown on your face because you're not having a good day, somebody says, smile, that doesn't help, right? That makes you kind of not want to smile. So what you do instead is, obviously don't respond to that person. But what I'm saying is sometimes we tell ourselves, oh, just get over it, or just stop crying, or just whatever it is. And that doesn't work because you can't just change your emotion like that, snap your fingers. But what you can do is acknowledge, like, I'm having this emotion, I'm having this feeling. And then it sounds kind of strange, but like, it's kind of like the fake it till you make it kind of thing. Just smile and just be like, yeah, I'm having this feeling, and that's okay. It's okay that I'm having this feeling. And then that's more likely to change things rather than, telling yourself, oh, just stop crying, or just stop thinking that way, or whatever it is. So I'm planning to put lace. What I'm not sure what I'm going to do is the corners where they meet, because I want to put lace all the way around, not just on ends. didn't mean to come on and start this whole self-help kind of thing, but that's kind of where I am right now. Anyway, so this. I think that's what I'm doing. I think that's what I'm doing. Oh, Mel Robbins. Okay. I'm sorry I didn't see that, Spirit. Oh, I know. I know. Well, I don't know. I didn't have any particular one big thing that's happened, but I've had lots of little things, like having had 14 surgeries, and I feel like that kind of has messed with my brain a little bit, and then just the anxiety and depression that I deal with, and then I have had a couple concussions when I played roller derby. But anyway, yeah, I definitely feel like a loss of cognition a little bit, but a lot of that I think is coming down to the built up anxiety that I was living with for so long. Because I feel like since I've been working on it the last few weeks, the fog is clearing a little bit, but that's not the same issue that everyone faces. But I know Spirit, you're doing great. You're doing the best you can. You really are. That's all of us are. We're doing the best we can. Yep. Oh, goodness. I can't decide about the lace. Okay, that's okay. We'll go on to something else. Yes, very on our ship. That's right. And exactly. And they're not. They're not. We're all in where we are. We're all where we are. And that we're okay wherever we are. I have this that I wrote down. I'm exactly where I need to be right now. And then what we resist persists. I don't like that as much as I like I'm exactly where I need to be right now. Yeah. 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 That's exactly. I get it. I understand. And the thing is too, like sometimes just like I might want to be 30 years younger or whatever. Well, I'm not, and I can't be. And that was then, and I'm evolved, and there's good things about where I am right now. But if it weren't for what we've had before, we wouldn't be who we are now. Whether we see it as a going forward or going back, it is what it is. I mean, I hate that saying, I know, but like, yeah, exactly. I know, and I've thought back. Many of us have had this where we've had situations where we almost died, or we could have died if we didn't have the surgery or medical attention that we did get. And I think, wow, that could have happened, but it didn't. So yeah. Yes. Yeah, we don't believe it in the moment, but also all we have is this moment. We don't have the future, and we can't live in the past. We don't know the future. We can't live in the past. All we have is right now. I am tired of not enjoying my right now. So I need to change it. And I have had to learn how to change it. And I'm still learning, and it's going to take me a long time. It's going to take me a long time, but it's something that I can do. It is within my power. So what was I going to do here? Let's get back on track here. It's going to blacken up the edges. Oh, really, Lynn? Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's very common. Very. A lot of us, we put on a brave face and we just keep going, and because that's really all we know how to do, all we can do, because there's a lot of people struggling out there. Where is that little piece? Let's take a piece off here. I need some color. What do I have? Yeah. And being heard, that's a big thing. And knowing we're not alone, that's huge, because we often compare, especially on social media, to other people that seem to have it all together, but that we're just seeing what they're putting out. And it's not to say that they're good or bad for whatever they're doing. It just is. That's not going to work either. But yeah, when you can realize that you're not alone, it makes a big difference. So much of anxiety and dealing with medical issues can make you feel so alone. Like we're the only one. Like my dad would say, I'm the only one with Parkinson's that lives here. And when in reality, like a third of the clients, or what do you call them, residents that live where he lives are dealing with Parkinson's in some way or another, in some percentage. But he couldn't see that. He thought he was the only one. Nobody understands what I'm going through. Well, yeah, we all have our individual lives and experiences and bodies, but there are people that get it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's exactly it, Lynn. Yes. In order to survive, we have to put a mask on, because that's all we know how to do. And then we lose ourselves. I have, to some extent, just lost the ability to, have joy and have a life worth living, I guess, to feel like it's worth living. I really don't know what I'm doing now. Let me focus here a little bit. Like this. I like this lace. Well, that's right. I put this card with Santorini on it, since my daughter lucky duck, got to go to Santorini for spring break when she was studying abroad. is a lucky duck. Well, let's think about maybe some fabric in that spot. Where is that? There, right there. I do want to put that there, but I need to put some fabric under it. Some kind of contrast. So I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for all of the things that I can craft with and enjoy, and the resources and the roof above my head. I don't want that to be blank. Yeah, we all have our things. We all have our struggles, exactly. Yeah, I'm glad we can be here for each other. And I could use some more kind of real life interactions too. I've been thinking about and volunteering at the animal shelter so that I can get some human contact. I do enjoy my time talking to all of you. And I think there is something to be said too about real in-person stuff. So like back when I had a job that I went to before the pandemic started, and I know lots of people have gone back to work. I just haven't yet for a few different reasons. What I was doing was sort of like, well, I was an esthetician, and you have to kind of build up your clientele. So it's kind of feels like daunting to go back to that and try to build up my clientele over again. So yeah, that's good. That's good. Where I've been having trouble, Lynn, is I can't seem to focus on it. As you can see, I'm struggling right now to focus on what I'm trying to do, or deciding. I go from one thing to another, and that's part of my anxiety, I think. I'm having trouble making decisions, and then it makes the crafting process extremely frustrating, and it's sad because I am somebody obviously who enjoys making things, because I sit in judgment of my work, even though it should be joyful and fun. I'm like, oh, I don't like that. Why did I do that? I made that, kind of like I made a mistake, but I'm not really saying it out loud until right now. I'm kind of realizing that that's probably what I'm doing to get stuck. So then I get frustrated and just give up, and then I never get. And then I watch other people doing it online and or on YouTube, and I think I wanna make that. And I sit down and okay, so. I want to put something on this. Probably too, I'm overwhelming myself with all these different ideas, and I don't know what to do first. I'm glad you think it's comfortable, Lorna. I think it is. Oh, good. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Well, I have these Scrabble tiles that I'm trying to work into it, and I was thinking maybe it was going to have to be on the cover once I get the end papers on. It's going to spell out haunted. Maybe haunted on this side and do mansion on the other side. And then once it's closed, it'll fit in that little space there. Been picking up a lot of Scrabble tiles at the bins. So, and I didn't want to put on the end papers until I decided about the lace, but this is the paper I decided to use for the end papers. So I'm going to cut this in half right down the middle. So this one will be on this side, and then the other one will be on the end. And then I'll put Scrabble tiles on the paper here, and then in between the paper and this, I'll probably put another piece of black lace or something. So, yeah, I like that paper. You just cut it in half. Oh, Bridges! How's little baby Bridges? We had the weirdest thing happen with our cat today. Not the one that was sick, that has pancreatitis, but the other one of the young one. She ate a fly. She threw up. Well, so she threw up. I didn't know she was throwing up a fly at first. She threw up and fell over on her side, almost like convulsions. It was scary. Like, it was so weird. And then I went over and I was petting her on her side, and she looked like just stunned. And then eventually she kind of got up, kind of wobbly. And then, she just looked like she had about a vertigo or something. Or I don't know what happened. It was right after she threw up. And then I realized the fly was whole in her vomit with just some bile. And so I thought, does this fly have pesticides on it? Is there some sort of toxic reaction that she had that caused some sort of neurological blip? Or could it have been like because of the act of vomiting, she just kind of got a bunch of her blood pressure was off somehow in her head, and so that made her fall over. Like she just fell over and like stumbled. She stumbled and then fell over because she couldn't stay up on her feet anymore. I mean, a 4-year-old or 5-year-old cat, what's that about? So anyway, she's fine now. We watched her for quite a while, but it was weird. I've never, ever seen something like that happen with a cat. It's like how you I don't know, you watch vet shows and you see these neurological things happen. It looked just like that. It looked like something happened to her brain, and it was scary, but she's recovered. She's almost immediately recovered. So I don't know. It has something to do with the fly. I was happy that she caught the fly because I was mad that I had let it in the house to begin with. So I was very happy she caught it. And she didn't chew it at all. It was whole. I don't even know if it was dead. But, oh, Dottie. She's a Torty Tabby, and she is just doing her thing. She does what Dottie does. It could have been a fluke thing, but Roy, oh my God, it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, it could have totally been a fluke thing. So I'm gonna put some lace here. Well, let's do this. Let's glue, because I'm not feeling like I'm being too productive. I'll glue these on. Bridges. Okay, I'm going to glue these on. And I am going to use A6000, which means that I probably can't work on it. What's nephew? I don't know what that is. Oh, Bridges is your nephew? That's what I'm assuming you're saying. Do E6000. And you know, yes, Roy's cats. So Bridges, and I'm trying to think of the other one's name. I don't want to leave him out. Got the E6000 apple. Yeah. Yours is still messy. Well, that's okay. It means you've been having fun with it. Now I'm going to be wrecking this cover if I get this glue everywhere. I'm going to be careful. Okay. Bent. Let me bend it back. Boop. Oh, John's here. Hi. Dottie, I told the story of Dot. I immediately got on the phone with John because I didn't know where he was. I thought maybe he was downstairs or in the garage. So I was like, oh my God, Dottie's convulsing. I don't know what's happening. And then when he came over, she was fine. She was up and walking, but she definitely was still like stunned. I think he saw that. Oh, wait, I can't. Do I want to put them on the back? Or do I want to just put them on the front? I was going to put them on the back, but maybe I'll just do this. So what do y'all want to talk about? Give me something to talk about. Look, it's getting gooey. It's getting gooey. Oh, bye, Roy. Have a good time at the flea market. Wish I could see all the good stuff over there. I hope you have a very lucrative day. Very lucky day. I think that'll rub off once it dries. Maybe I have to rub it off now. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. It's so quiet. I want to turn on some music, but I can't get in trouble with YouTube. Do you still go over to Whatnot sometimes, Apple? I haven't been over for a while. But I do like to go see Jody sometimes. Oh, you never do? Okay. I haven't done a sale over there in a while. And I have no immediate plans to. I'm not going to say never. I never say never. Usually I never say never. All right, well, I better put this aside. And you know what? I'm going to get out the Scooby-Doo book. Yep, I am. I'll let this rest and dry. And I'm going to get out Scooby-Doo. And start deconstructing it. First, I'm going to scoop up all this stuff and put it in a bag. Here's. I'll come back to that journal when I am ready. I have until early August to have that done because I'm planning to see my daughter when we take a road trip then. So reaching over for the yeah, I forgot the sticker, Heather Elizabeth's little logo sticker I'm going to put in Bridget's journal too. Don't want to forget that. Just because I like it and it's kind of goes with the vibe. Okay, here's the Scooby-Doo book. Randy! It's Randy, everybody. You'd fly to Texas. That's where Randy is. Why would you go to Texas? I've never been. If I can get that off with something. Some alcohol probably would take that off. Yes, go see Jen. I know. So many of our friends. Caroline's over there. And Kat is in Texas. I mean, it's a big place. So there's lots of people. So this is a different kind of golden book. It has this, but it's not a golden book. I mean, it's not the same kind of golden book. It's slightly different proportions, but I figure I can still use it for this. But it just has a different way to deconstruct it. So it's going to be an experiment because it's sewn in, while the other one is stapled. And I'm looking for my little knife. How have you been, little Randy, little Paige? Where is my X-Acto knife? There it is. I never see you anymore, Randy. Where did you go? Yes, he's a lurker. Yes. Randy's just trying to stay out of trouble. So I'm totally winging this, by the way, you guys. I've never done this. I've taken apart a little golden book or two, exactly two to be precise, but I haven't taken apart this type that's sewn in with this kind of binding. So here is a good visual of what, get out of my way, what I need to do next, which is basically expand the spine. You see the spine's like 1/4 of an inch wide, and this is going to be my new spine to allow for more pages. I know, it's Earls. Earls, E-A-R-L-E-S. I've never seen that name before. Obviously, I've seen Earl. Have you all seen that name before? It's my water. Yeah. Earls, that's what it says. So it's got some gummy stuff here. I'm going to try to rip that out. And I think it's going to be a whole different assembly than the other one, but that's okay. In other words, with the spine, I'm going to be covering this. Whereas before I wanted to kind of preserve the golden spine, but this is just tape and, or not metallic-y. So it's not that special to me, actually. So I'm going to cut it off. Just cut it down here. Yes. This will be fun. I like doing things I haven't done before. I don't know what it's going to come out like. And there's not a right or a wrong that way. I can just use scissors. It's not that thick. What am I doing? Earls, maybe. Like Errol, earls. I'm glad you came by, Randy. You can just hang out and be yourself in my crafty chat. Let's see if I can get this gummy stuff off. It's gooey. Maybe I want to cut all of that off. I probably do, because it's not, unless I reinforce it, it's not going to make for the best hinge. So I might, oh, I know what I can do. I'll leave it on there, and I will tape it to this, and then I'll cover the whole thing. That's what I'll do. I love it when I think of things. Now this I'll just cut with scissors. We need more videos. Has Randy made a video that I haven't seen? What is this about, Randy? Yeah. Yeah, just be yourself, you know? Just don't do anything illegal, slander, or what else. You know the illegal things already. You know them. Maybe contact your lawyer first before you do too much, anything too crazy. Okay, let me see. Now are these together with glue? It's just glue. Okay. So what I'll do here is basically I'll put it in the back of the book, and I'll put all my other pages, I think, before it, or vice versa. And I'll do my pages like sewn in pages, like the other. But yeah, I won't take these apart, and I won't try to fit things in between them. Most of their pages span the whole book anyway, and I would hate to divide that image up. So yeah, I'm going to keep this in the back and all together. And then that way you'll open it like this, just like you would the regular book. Have the pictures continue there. Yeah. So, okay, it was very touching. What'd you do? So she got a little weepy-eyed with the song. Oh, okay, I have to watch that video. Yes, I do. Okay, let's do this. This will be fun. Okay. Let's do that. So this double stick tape and this athletic tape, and I'm going to reinforce it with some of that Tyvek. Now, where did I put the Tyvek? This one, did I cut this one for it already? No, but I think it'll work. Okay. Excuse me. I don't know what you're saying, Randy. Okay. Good idea. I already got a ring. He deleted it. Oh, you guys are speaking some other thing. Oh, no, wait. Will this work? Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. No. It's not wide enough. It's not wide enough because I want it to come out more to reinforce where it's going to bend. It's going to be on here. And it's not enough overlap. Okay, let me get another piece. Here's a whole piece. Better to have too much than not enough, they always say. Ooh, you guys like that ASMR? ASMR. Now we're cooking with gas. Woohoo! Get rid of that piece. I'm going to clear up some of this other stuff that I'm not working on right now. It's in my way. I got a new little set of little drawers for my crafty doodads, and I don't have a place to put the drawers that I got to organize the stuff. So I gotta figure that out. I need a bigger space, but I don't want to take up that much space at the same time. Okay, let's open this up. Cut in that line, and that should give me enough. Oh, God. The biggest space that we have that's not being used right now is where a dining room table would go. And now that I've heard from my daughter that she and her man might want to come for Thanksgiving, now I'm thinking we better get a dining room table. I was going to put a desk there and use it for crafting, but now I'm not so sure. Oh, see, it's not square. I thought it would be square when I cut it. I must not have cut down this. It must not have been a straight line. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is why I have this thing, right? I can line it up. Okay. And then that looks like, except I can't see the top. Line up the lines. Okay, that, and then you know, I guess it doesn't have to be exact. I don't know why I'm doing this. See, it doesn't make that very good, but that's okay. I mean, it's perfect. It's perfect the way it is. And I am perfect the way I am. And it's all perfect. It's just the way it was meant to be. And that's all. This. And then use it to put it on the inside. And then a fabric piece can cover that. That's what I did. Okay. Now I get it too wide. Okay, let's use math. Leanne, you learned math. You can do this. Okay, let's use some math. So, okay, there. And this is going to go basically like that. So then I don't need it to be this wide. I only need it to be cut like 3. Let's see. Okay. You guys are having your own little conversation, and just so you know, I have no idea what you're talking about, but you can have your own, you know, whatever if you want to. I don't mind at all. Just know that I have no idea what you're talking about. And I'm, you know, I can live with that. I can live with that. How do I freaking get this square? Maybe if I had an actual square instead of just a ruler, then I could get it square. But it doesn't have to be square. It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't have to be. It's going to be covered up. It's not going to be on the outside. You better, I was thinking of asking you to send me a voice text, Renee, but I'd probably better to just focus on this because I can't do both. Okay. So this and this and this and this. Okay. This can go on this one thing at a time. No, I want to put it on this and have that be the back. Or do I? No, I want to put it this way. Oh my goodness. Why do I? Okay. It's fine. Doing it. Doing it. Here I go. I'm doing it. Doing it. Okay. Burnish. I know that there's a shadow because of where my light is and my camera. See if I can change that. I was just going to also ask, am I close enough for y'all to see? Yes. Oh, forget you saw this. Guys, good thing I had clothes on. Okay. I'm going to get kicked off YouTube, aren't I? Okay. I just wanted you to be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, I got this tape from, what's it called? Amazon. Just because I could get a more decent quantity. I knew I was going to be doing a lot of these eventually. And I like, I like a bulk price. So that's why I got it on Amazon. It's, I forget how many rolls and how much it was because I bought it a while ago. Believe me, it was the best deal. I looked. Yeah, the family show. And John's probably watching, but he's probably also playing a game at the same time. I'm good. We're good. Oh, wait, I want to put some of this fabric fix. Even though it's not fabric, the Tyvek is a little bit like fabric. Yeah. I love gluing stuff. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. Alrighty. There we are. There we are right there. Hey, Randy, since you're a Texan, I need to ask you a question. And suppose I brought up Amazon. What are y'all's feelings about Amazon out in your area? Is it do people shop with Amazon, or is it all about Walmart basically? Every time I ask somebody when they don't say buy it on Amazon, they say, "Oh, I go buy it at Walmart." We have a Walmart not far from me, but it's just not someplace I go. And Amazon is so easy. I'm gonna go the other way, I think. I don't have to go to a store when I can order from Amazon, and it's cheaper, or just as cheap. Oh, you don't near. Oh, yeah. Well, I was wondering about Texas in particular. And yeah, my daughter orders from Amazon or goes to Target or something. I don't think she ever goes to Walmart because she's in the city. So anyway, at least yeah, never mind. I don't know. I'm just curious about things. So sometimes I ask questions that I don't necessarily need to know the answers to. So that is just a teeny bit too long. So real quick for the glue set, I'm gonna cut a little shave off there. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. No worries. Thanks for answering for him, though. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I know there's other stuff going on, and yeah, don't ever tend to take anything away from that. Just a little bit less. It's about half. Oh, yeah, Spirit. I know, right? Good point, sweetie. Yeah. I know. It's just so, you can dial it up right on your phone and then order it that way and don't have to go looking for it anywhere. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for going to the store now and then. I just, I don't know. It's like some people in some regions of the country, people have different ways of shopping. And so I haven't been a ton of places or lived a ton of places. And I was curious if Texas was sort of just Walmart or die or, or nothing, or if, yeah, I don't know. Okay, cut this. Cut it. Okay. But I was asking somebody where they locally buy bubble wrap, and they said they just go to Walmart. And I was like, oh. That's not like a normal place I go, so I hadn't thought about going there. I mean, I could order it on Amazon, and I probably should have, but I went to Walmart. Alrighty. Let's check this one now. Whoops. Yeah, that's the right length. Okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to glue it, and then this is going to wrap around. And then this will eventually get covered with, fabric. That can go there. Okay. All right. Oh, I think we're good. I just didn't want too much to have to cover, but I do want to reinforce it'll have the bend, but it'll have this as well. So I'm going to have a little bit more. I just keep doing it. Let's cut with these. Cutting this Tyvek is really neat. I don't know why. It just feels like, it feels good. It's like paper and metal and just all the things. Very different material. Isn't that funny? I can like feel it through my scissors. That doesn't make any sense logically. It's like an energy thing, maybe. Maybe it's all energy. That's what it is. Oh, you didn't miss anything, girl. It's just me, Oh, let's trim a little more. Trim a little more. Okay, now I'm going to put little stick tape on here. To here. Oh yeah, sometimes it can be fun to hunt. That's right. That's right, Apple. Yep. All depends on how you look at it. Yeah, it can be fun to hunt. If you're in the mood and you're physically capable, for sure. And it's fun to people watch. Yeah. And sometimes you talk to people and have human interactions in real life, and that can be fun. That's gonna be like that, right? Yeah, it's gonna be covered. Okay. People with anxiety like me, sometimes we have a little bit more difficulty with the human interaction, so it feels more safe to go with the less personal option. Okay, we gotta get this lid on fast. Oh, sorry. Okay, here we go. It's exciting, right? And we honor Earls. Let's do it this way. Oh, Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Darn it. gosh, I hope that glue and the tape's gonna hold. Should. Good, okay. I'm gonna give it a little space, darn it. Okay, try it again. Oh, I don't think it's inappropriate to ask. A lot of people have asked about it. I haven't heard from her in several months. I forget because I had her number on my phone and we text a little bit. And I was looking back the other day and I forget what date it was. The last I'd heard. I had sent her, or she had sent me a gift, and I was thanking her for it, not really realizing that she wasn't on, lives coming on in chats anymore. Somebody said that she was taking a break or something to do with her family. I don't know what we do. I'll miss her so much. And I definitely hope that she is well. So. I can glue that down somewhere later. Okay, good. That's what I want. This is what I want. Now I already put glue on this side and it's probably dry, so I better do some more. Well, yeah, and this was a few months ago, so hopefully that is true, that she is still okay. And yeah, no, this was a long time ago, several months ago, but yeah, she's okay, I think. I don't know. We can't know, actually. We don't really know. But yeah, it's too bad because we miss her in our community. But people gotta do what they gotta do, right? It's natural to be curious and concerned about people that we care about's well-being. It's just so slippery. Oh, Book did? Book made an appearance? Oh, shoot. Lately, this glue bottle's little nozzle's been coming out, believe it or not. Boy, this pin does not want to come out. Oh. Okay. I think he's hanging in there. I saw him on Father's Day. He's in a slow, quiet phase now, so he walks slower, and but he's been there before, so he kind of goes back and forth, and I think a doctor of his has thought that his bipolar depression and his manic and depressive back and forth have a lot to do with his Parkinson's. I mean, the Parkinson's is there no matter what, but it shows itself. He has more abilities or can walk a little quicker and have more intention when he's in a high manic phase. And then when he is in a low phase, he doesn't remember to go do something. And you have to remind him of not of past events or even recent past. It's more like cueing. You have to say, hey, it's time, it's time to go places. That's what he has more trouble with when he's in a slow, sleepy. He hardly ever talks. Like when we had lunch with him, my daughter and I, he didn't say a single word. Whereas when a couple months ago, when he was in a real talkative, busy phase, manic phase, he couldn't stop talking. So having manic depression and Parkinson's, that's an interesting combo. It's a very interesting combo. And then the drugs to treat it suppress the brain even more. So then the Parkinson's, he's more likely to fall. And he did have a fall about a week ago when he's on higher levels of his bipolar medication. So he swings back and forth. And that's my long story, was just to say he swings back and forth. And it's just really, really interesting, but also really difficult for him and everyone else, for him to keep going back and forth. So probably no field trips. I've kept asking him every time I see him, because he used to love going to the exercise class. And I'm like, Dad, have you gone to the exercise class? No. Oh, I missed it for one reason or another, things like that. And he used to always have time for it before. So it's just interesting. So that is the new spine for this. Like I said, I'm going to put these pages in like this, but I'm also going to add some signatures. So what am I going to use for the signature pages? I had decided that I would use a lot of writing pages. So it's going to be more like paper to write on types of deals. Instead of like scrapbook paper. Let's see how big these are. Not big. But I might have to use scrapbook paper because I don't think I have anything else long enough to just fold in half. Or I can just use brown paper, like garbage or grocery bags. Oh, yeah, I fell off that wagon. So, 6.5, so 6-inch pages, so 12-inch length. So there's 12 inches. So this will work perfectly. Maybe I'll just do the whole book with this. Would that be weird? I don't know. No, we got to mix in some others. The person I'm making this for is a writer, and so we thought a lot of like journaling pages would be good for his book. Oh yeah, explain the Claudia thingy, Apple. It's prompts. I guess I can do it too. Claudia's putting out prompts every week of different things to do in your journal or blank book or altered book or whatever you have. So like one thing would be like use colored pencils, or the prompts are just basically feeding you what to do. So she's been doing that since beginning of January. It's been really neat. Actually, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I'm happy to inspire. And I definitely get inspiration from other people as well, and people that come in and give me ideas. I love it. This is very old paper. I picked this up at the bins, Goodwill bins. Most people would be like, I don't need that. That's not anything I can use. Most people there are resellers, though, of one form or another, mostly on the street, I think. But I don't see anything I can. Yeah, that was very judgmental of me. Sorry. Anyway, there's not a lot of our vintage types things there. But there's great amounts of craft supplies. And so I make out there. I do great there. Yes, Claudia K. That is the one. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I think I'm going to do 2 signatures, and I think I'm going to do 5 sheets, which is actually 10 pages, twice in each signature. And I need other 12-inch length pages. And this I don't think is 12. No, it's 11. So what I can do instead, I'm going to have to use scrapbook paper. And that's okay, because I have a bunch. I was just concerned about scrapbook paper just because I just wasn't sure I'd find something that would go with the theme of the book. I don't know if I could find scrapbook paper that would go. That's what I'm trying to say. Because it is the theme of the book, The Haunted Carnival. And I do need to find a piece of fabric to go here too. So I'm going to have to do that. Because I haven't chosen all these things ahead of time. Just haven't. Actually, I wasn't sure I was going to work on this book tonight. Let me step aside for a moment. Be right back. I'm still here. I'll be right there. That's black. Craft colored. That craft paper, like brown paper enough. Let's see. I have plain white, which is boring. Oh, I have a bunch of green. I forgot I have this pad in here. This one might have everything I need. Yeah, this is good. Maybe I'll take everything I need from this cardstock pack called Linen Closet. And as far as fabric, I'll do the fabric next. Oh, I got some tamarind bites. Apple. Oh my goodness, are they sour? Woo, lordy. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put this. I can still put it on the inside. It's just for reinforcing this. They're sour and sweet and good and spicy. Yes, tamarind. They had it at Costco. Of course, we got this whole huge bag and only I will eat it because, well, I wanted to get it, so I have to eat it. John, I think, was horrified. And once he tasted it, he had no concept. It's just kind of like the ultimate sour candy, but also with some cayenne. But I love it. Love it. Oh, I probably need to put some of this. Yeah, I do. Yeah, get on the tamarind train. I think he's playing his game. I don't think he's going to respond. I don't know who might be playing with his friend Trevor. Trevor in Portland. Trevor, he's just a gamer now. He's a retired college professor was on disability. I don't know if he's professionally going to be on disability or not. Now he probably has all the time in the world to be a gamer. Do what you love, right? And love what you do. Well, I'm fortunate because John only does it when I'm busy doing something. He's a very thoughtful guy. So I am very fortunate that he's that way. I know it's not like that for everyone. In fact, yeah, I know. The person I was married to, I wouldn't call him a gamer, but he was definitely involved with doing computery things over being with me. And John is not that way at all. I think I might put some of these paper bags in there too. I'm just getting my pages together for this book, by the way, in case anybody's watching and thinking, what is she doing? She's all over the place. I'm getting my pages together. Oh, I wanted some, where do I have that? Some craft paper. I want some of this old this stuff. A couple pages of that. one in each signature. Do I want any of these? Maybe. Maybe. And there is the graph paper. Where are you, graph paper? Where did you go? Please come back. There's not your size bag. I don't know if I want any of those. Yeah, maybe those will work. There it is. I found it. I found it. Graph paper is the kind that, or is it just called grid paper? Do you just call this grid paper or graph paper? Oh, you're not. Oh, no. You're not allowed to do work on Saturday night. Nope. Nope. Don't do it. Salary schmallery. Find another one that big. That's let me go through my papers. Oh, there's a big one. Might be too tall. Maybe. Another one in here. Nope. Still looking for more stuff. Look at this construction paper because that's quite long. Maybe it's the right length. Oh no, you forgot to feed the cats. Now you've done it. You're never gonna live that down. So construction paper would be good. Ooh, this weird brown. I like that. That weird brown and this blue. Let's do some of those. Yes. Okay. We got some pages. I don't know if I want to use this now. God, I just went off in so many different directions. Okay. So let's layer our pages, shall we? So, okay. Pictured this in my head. Those, and then maybe one of these, and then maybe one of these. Not long enough. So, do I still want to use it? Check the other one for size. I think it's the same size. Okay. And we're going to use it anyway. And then one of these. And then one of these. And then one of these. And then these will fold and hold up. Maybe I want to take that off. Yes, I do. I want to take this off. Oh, now I need to refold it. Oh, that's okay. Are you lagging, Apple? What are you saying you up to? And no working on a Saturday night? That goes in the other one. Okay. So, the top. What are you doing? Reading again? Have you had enough of that? Haven't you read all the things yet? Seems like you must have read all the things by now. What do you mean the colors together? Yes, it's Sunday. Okay, BRB. Verb. She wants your crotch. It's crotch time. Well, that's not, you could say that on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
I'm sure you can.
Okay. It's crotch time, everybody. Do I want to fold that up? Yes, I do. I do want to fold that up. There's some people outside doing something. Do you hear those people? Honey? I'm talking to you.
What? Huh?
I said I can hear people outside. Can you hear those people?
No. Okay, you just shut up and touch the window.
Yeah, I am closer to the window. It's true. Dot and Macy are going to go at it. Wait, you just fed them and you guys are already all up here?
Oh, it was shortly before that.
Oh,
It was
it
like,
was a long time before I saw it in the chat. Is that what
no, I
you're saying?
It was like 10 minutes before that because Dottie was sitting on my desk, washing her face after chowing her.
Okay.
Because they were burning something all over my grill.
Up in your grill, not your grill. Wait a minute. this in. I forgot to put the blue in. Mhm. Maybe that's what you're. Oh, you want me to put the colors together? What do you mean colors together? Like what? What colors together? What colors do you want me to put together, Apple? Oh, she said, be right back. I can't wait. Can't wait that long. Okay, this. So what colors together? Did you mean the colored paper together? Or did you mean like browns together? Because like the rest of them are brown. So I don't know. And also, you know, I'll take your suggestion. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it. Okay, so the blue and the brown together, like back to back. Like that. You like that? Does that make you happy? Is that what you wanted? Okay. That is one signature. Maybe I will do this. Put this on the outside of the signature. Yeah. Well, it doesn't cover the whole thing. And yes, I'm going to have to trim this off, these ones off. Okay, so you like the blue and the brown together. Good. And you know I picked those, right? Because, I don't know, there's blue and brown. Yep. Okay. This page. One of these. I could put more of these in too, because I feel like I do want a few more pages. I think a few more of these in each side. The blue is on the other side of the brown this time. And then this big bag. It'll be sticking out. I'm not going to use that bag. I'm going to use a small bag. One of these. I put the bag on the inside. Put the bag on the inside. Maybe throw an envelope in there. Envelopes here. Let's see. Black envelope. Scooby-Doo's brown, and I thought Shaggy's pants were blue, but they're green. So I was a little disappointed when I looked at that just now, but you know, we all make mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody feels that way. Everybody has those days. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Got some work to do now. Scooby-Doo, where are you? Need some help from you. I want the holes to show. And this is gonna go here. Go here. This way. Okay, those are nice. I like them. Let's see how this fits. Too much crap. I have a ways to go. Maybe I should add a third signature. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing it. I'm gonna add a third signature. Here I go. Doing it right now. two of these each, right? I could double that. It's so thin. This paper's so thin. Oh, good night, Apple. Good night. Sorry I didn't see you say goodbye earlier. Hope you didn't leave already. Sleep well. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to triple it. Triple in it. I wasn't going to do this for very long, but I started doing it. I mean, I wasn't planning to do this for very long. Just a little while and then maybe turn on a movie or something. It's going okay, so I should probably just keep doing it.
If you're enjoying yourself and it's going well, then
I guess. Bye, Spirit. Bye. Oh, you're saying bye to Apple. I'm glad that you're hanging out with us. It's me. Well, John's here too, but he's just reading with the cats. He doesn't want me to talk, make him talk. Anyway. I think it's fun. People that have partners on with them, they're kind of entertaining. I mean, unless they're like really annoying couples, you know, like negative and criticizing each other and stuff like that. I don't think we do that. At least not around other people. Right? Okay, so I have this ready for the next signature. I'm going to get out the other papers. Blue. I need to get a brown one. These. Okay, good. I think it's just you and me. Maybe Lorna's still here too. Oops. Okay. This one. Oops. Okay, so we're doing that. Put this in here. And where else are we? We got then these outside. And the lined paper. I'm going to put that here. Lined paper, I think I had 2 sets of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm really glad I picked this up at the pens. Yep. It's nice because it's already naturally aged. Okay, this. Right. envelope. And then one of those ledger papers. And I just have a few of those left. Those have been nice to have. Okay, let's measure it. So it's 2.5. 2.5. I should say 1.5. Right. 1.25. Okay. Get it. I know how to use a ruler. Oh, we have another set of 3 on the grid paper. 1, 2, 3. So you're organizing paperwork. Oh, Spirit, that doesn't sound like great fun, except the feeling after you're done. Probably feels good. I need cardstock. Let's see if I have any more of that. You okay, honey? I think that's a creepy one. Let's use that one. As a coffee guide paper. Oh, would you? Yeah, Lorna. Yes, I will be doing that. Probably not tonight, but basically, I will be putting holes. I'll use my awl in 3 different places. And I use this little template that I made. And so I know where to put the holes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that way they're also lined up. Well, actually, yeah, I'll be doing 3 signatures. So I'll be using all 3 of these holes. And then, so I'll be putting those holes there, and then I'll be sewing them in. I think you start in the middle, go out, back in from the outside here, jump down here, go out, and then back in the middle. And then you tie them around. And this, I'll show you the one I've already sewn in the signatures for. This is what the center of the signature looks like, where I've tied. See, there's 3 different points of exit, if you will. And then here, so you can see right there is a hole, right there is a hole, right there is a hole. And they're strung in between. And there's only 2 signatures in this one. So there's 2 rows. So, and I'm going to have 3 signatures in this other one. You can also do 5. I've seen them do 7 different holes. And I've seen them take grommets and put grommets in each one before they sew it in, just for added strength. And then, of course, because there's 2 signatures, this is the center. I just did the decorative ribbon. It's just for decoration. So this is what the middle looks like. You can see the spine right there. And there's quite a gap, but that's because the pages are full, and I still need some people make them even fuller than this, which is cute too. It has just its own look, you know. Everybody has what they like, but yeah. So that hopefully explains it, and then hopefully the next video or live that I do, I'll be actually sewing it in so you can see what I'm doing. Where we are. So yeah, 8 inches. Let's do it on this cutter because this is already a 12 by 12. And I want to cut it down to 8. And I'm going to decide which part I'm going to cut off. So 8 inches. So I'm just cut off this section. 8. There's an 8 right there. That should be 8 inches from the cutting channel. And now I should have the right length. Yeah, making the template makes all the difference. I didn't do that in the first one that I did, the one that I made for my other daughter, I didn't want Dalmatians. It still turned out, but it wasn't as exact as it could have been. So. All right, that's 3 signatures. And then, yeah, that'll be good because then I'll probably tuck a few things in. Not a ton of stuff, but I think there was definitely, because some of these pages that I used are much thinner than the pages that I used for other journals. So, okay. Now, what I can do is take those out for now. I'm going to cut the bottom. Yeah, I'll cut the bottom. I don't want to cut the top. I'll cut the top. It matters where I put the holes. Maybe you'll understand what I mean, but I can't explain it with words. Yeah, I'm cutting the top. I'm trimming off the top. Ooh, that's a single. Forgot to double that. Or add a couple of pages. This is 2. Oh, it's perfect. Yes. Love it when things work out. Just grabbed the exact number of pages that I needed from the drawer. That was what made me happy. Okay. Boom, boom. And this needs to go on top. Oh, no, I'm turning it down because I'm trimming the top. Okay. I'm taking this out for now because I'm just going to trim and I don't need those in my way. That one, go through this one. I'm trimming the top, so I need the holes at the bottom. And I'm trimming the top, so I need the holes at the bottom, and I need 2 more pages. Okay, got it. Yes, Spirit, true. True, true. I think they call it, oh my gosh, I'm having a brain. Pamphlet stitch. Pamphlet. Pamphlet stitch. The one that I have done. Okay. So what I need to do is trim, not all together, but I need to trim all of this down. It'd be best to use my cutter instead of my craft knife. Now when I measure it on here, it should be 8 inches, but I marked it just in case it's not. Yeah, it's close. Close. Right. After all of that, moving the bottom to the top and the top to the bottom, I came up with another way. This is easier. Yay, so that works. Okay, let's do the next one. My spirit, you're up late. Are you a night owl? Considering you're a lot later than we are over here on the West Coast. Yeah. You know what was that? One of the kids?
Pink discovery.
Okay. I have been practicing meditation, and that has helped me quite a bit with ruminating. Where should I put these?
Oh, sorry, these. I got my chest.
Put these here until I know what to do with them. But that'll keep you up. That's right. It also takes, unplugging a little bit too. But I've been using YouTube videos for guided imagery kind of meditation. And that has helped me slow it down. All right. Yay. This is working out. It's working out great. Okay. Alrighty. Suppose I could sew this in too, but I think it'll be just fine if I glue it in the back. I'll have to glue all the pages together though, or sew it back together. I'll sew it back together. Yes, this will be good. Okay, I'm trying to find where I put my embroidery thread. Where did I put it? I just moved it today. Put it. No, I don't have labeled drawers yet. Here it is. I wonder if this will be long enough. Probably. No, probably not. Let's use this other one. I'm just putting some beeswax on the embroidery thread.
Is that some custos?
I did kind of think I wanted a snap, so I guess so.
There you go.
Hello, Kathy. Or should I say good morning? I wondered if you'd be around. Well, I'm going to glue it in, Kathy. I'm going to be gluing this part down. And I wanted to sew it along that same line where it naturally opens up. If I'm getting what you're talking about. So I'm going to be gluing this into the back of the book, and then the other ones I'm going to sew into the spine. Just because, I don't know, that's just the way I... Because this part's going to be glued down flat. This little, like, ledge. What's wrong? What's happening?
Macy just stood her ground for the big Joe.
Okay. Good, Joe. You can't push her around. It's not nice. You're not nice, Joey. Big talker. Maybe I will sew it in still. No, I'm going to glue it. I'm sticking with my original idea. They're just sticking out a little bit, so what I might do is just trim the edge. That's probably because all the stitches I just put in made it too thick. Kathy. I mean, Joey. I said Kathy. Joey, what are you doing? Talk it, Joey, Joey. Such a talky boy. Oh, Joey. I need to find some fabric to put on the outside of this book. Find something that has blue and green and might be spooky like Scooby-Doo and the Haunted Carnival. I think I go with something basic like just like muslin. What else do I have? Anything here? You must have some fabric somewhere here. These are just scraps, I think. You would like ladybugs and flowers, right? Do you think Drew would like ladybugs and flowers, honey?
Yes.
There's a green. He seems like a guy in touch with his feminine side. Yeah, I could use this green. That'll work. Am I still alive? Like dead air. Everyone's asleep. That's okay. I'm here for myself anyway. Right? Should I have it be like a raggedy edge? Hi, Pam. How's your evening, morning, whatever? Mine's evening. Still another hour of evening here. Let's see, we're 8 inches. So I'm going to double that. And give us top that up there. All of a sudden, I forgot how to use this. Okay. I gotta get square on my work surface here. Square over here. Safety. I haven't had those for very long. Those are my mom's. I haven't used them, but maybe one other time. So I was like, oh, I forgot how to use it. You know, I probably will have to sew that in. I just realized because now I can't glue it in. Well, I could still glue it in. I don't know what I'm going to do with that signature. We'll see. Maybe I won't put them in at all. that's nice, Pam. Sounds like a nice day. Oops. Yeah, I don't even think I'll worry about covering the edge. I'll just leave it rough. And that way it can fray and just be all naturally. It's stretchy. It's quilting.
Naturally.
Quilting fabric. Yeah, that's the SpongeBob thing. Oh, naturally. Actually, it feels like it's only stretching that way and not this way. Hope that's not a problem when I bend the book. Yeah, gonna do it. Here I go. Ready for this? Should I put double stick tape and glue on it? Double stick tape and glue. Looks a little curved. I wonder if that wasn't square after all. No, it just stretched. Okay. Oh, good, Pam. What's Joey eating?
Nothing.
He had something in his mouth. Oh, geez. Cats. Ah, outside the lines. Yes, this is the outside. I'm going to try to move it over a little bit. doesn't have as much stretch side to side as I would like it to have. For some reason it stretches lengthwise but not side to side. I don't understand that. Doing it again. Being overly worried about it. Just enjoy it. Oh, good night. I like the fabric tack. I like it. Good night, Spirit. You be well too. I guess Kathy's still here. Spirit was the one leaving. Such a mess. I think I got a little bit wonky wonk. This is not the right way to do this. Actual scissors. Not quite done, Kathy. Not quite. I glued on some things on the front and I decided it needed time to dry, so that's why I started on this one. I didn't finish it. But it's looking good. I glued these little guys on. I think they're not going to move around now. It's been at least an hour. So I have a end paper here that I'm going to use. I'm just waiting on my decision for if I'm going to put any lace trim like this around the edge, and then it'll cover with the lace. Or it'll cover with the paper, cover the edge. I'm just not sure. Actually, yeah, maybe this lace. I gotta fix that plate because it rattles anytime there's any kind of engine outside. Or any kind of door, front door closing and everything.
Is there a car out there? Something now?
Mm-hmm. There was. I think it's gone now, but it rattles. And I usually can associate it with there's some movement happening somewhere nearby. So there's that. And I have my 3 signatures. And then the book pages. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I was going to just glue it down at the back of the book. But now that I've added all of this bulk, it's coming out about 1/8 of an inch too far out here. So I might just trim those pages. I don't know. Or I might leave it. Or I might figure out a way to... No, because that'll work. It'll mess up the papers, the pages, the pictures. If I take it into more than that. What makes it spookier? Oh no, I lost it. Okay. John's done coughing now. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Sticking out a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. All right, put the Haunted Mansion aside. think the lace makes it spookier. That's what you mean, Kathy. The lace makes the Haunted Mansion journal spookier. Let's see what happens if I do that. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Basically going to be right there. All right. Okay. Yes. I see what you're saying, Kathy. And that could work. Yes. Also, I'm making this for my daughter's boyfriend. I'm not sure if the lace really suits him, but there might be some other alternative too. But it really doesn't. It's okay if it sticks out. It really doesn't matter too much. It's gonna work. Maybe I should fold it the other way. No, that won't work because then it'll stick out that way. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what? No. I don't know. What if I glued it to this signature? What if I glued it to this signature? And when I sewed this in, I sew the whole thing in. Is that gonna make all of that stick out weird? No. What if I did that? Still kinda. I think that could work. I think I'm gonna do that. Washi tape with basketballs. Yes, that could work. Or footballs. This way. Also put those in there for just a little flair. Towards the top. Bottom. Towards the top. Oh yes, Kathy, the Harlem Globetrotters. That is the best. Have you ever seen the Harlem Globetrotters in person? It is so fun. It's a great show. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, they're pretty goofy with those Harlem Globetrotters. Scooby-Doo. I mean, it's the same kind of silly slapstick humor, right? So makes sense that they pair up. This one here, just a little added something. I wonder if I've overstuffed this a little bit. So make sure I'll be able to get through. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Okay. Oops, it's upside down. Another way I could do it is, I don't have to sew them in. I could just tie them in like with an elastic loop, but probably for a writing journal, makes sense to sew them in. That's probably what I'll do. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's in a little bit farther now that I've glued it to this other signature. The trick will just be to get through all the layers. Maybe I don't want to put those in. I'll be adding to the pages anyway. I don't need those. I'll be putting, like envelopes and stuff like here, like for fold outs, that kind of thing on my pages. So yeah, I'll just leave those out. For now, I'll put them in later. These will be fun. I forgot I had these too. those on the edges of the book. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Kathy. Cardstock that glows in the dark. Well, there's day glow paint. Wonder if I could paint some of my pages with that. Problem I have with these is that they don't go the length of the page. They go the length this way.
Chill.
So I guess I could just do the tops of the book with these. Pens. Yeah, the pens for the glow in the dark, yes. Yeah, I'll have to look, do a search, see if I can find glow in the dark paper. That's not a bad idea. I like it. And I'm definitely going to be either covering that or putting his name over it. I'll probably put his name over it. I'll cover this with something. And then I'll leave this as the inside because I think it's cute. It's cute. It's cute. I can't remember if there's jokers in this little. I think I took them out already. Where is it? Here, this guy. One other one. There's another one of these that's not as colorful. I don't know where it is. I can find it. Well, maybe I'll use the colorful one. I can't find the other one. Glow for Scooby-Doo too. Yeah, I could. It's the Haunted Carnival. That's why I picked it, because it was somewhat related to the Haunted Mansion, because they both say haunted. In fact, I could. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. I could use the Scrabble tiles that spell out haunted on here, because Drew is such a game nerd, like board game. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the Scrabble tiles. Or maybe I'll use the Scrabble tiles for his name. That's even better. Should I do that right now? What am I doing though? do have some Monopoly money. Yes, I do. That's a great idea. Yes. I grabbed some Monopoly money. Well, I have this from Axis and Allies. Same diff, right? Still board game money. I do lots of stuff with this. Because I only have 1, 5s, and 10s. Yeah. And then, oh, and I actually do have Monopoly money too. Oh, wait, this Pokemon money. Well, even better. Pokemon. But it's Pokemon Monopoly. So, there you go. I can also use this as like little stuff to tuck in pockets. So, that's probably what I'm going to do. But I'm definitely going to put these in. Definitely. All those things. So, great idea. And Scrabble, the name, you could spell out his name, Drew. This, I'm going to cover it with a card. I don't know if I should use that one because it says flowers and that's kind of confusing. Or if I should find just a regular suit card. What would be a good card for him? Jack of clubs. Or it could just be the back of the card. Ace of spades. No, I'm not feeling that. Maybe ace of hearts. If there is one. And these aren't great quality, so some of the colors not. Maybe the king of clubs. Just trying to personalize it as much as I can. I don't know if there's any kind of personal connection with a card. Diamonds. A picture of a bag of gold. They're always looking for that also. I don't, but you like ace of spades? Okay. That's what we'll go with. The decisions are tough. Maybe I could put it that way. Look at me making decisions and doing stuff with some help. Which I much appreciate. Dead man's hand. Is that what Ace of Spades is? I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me. Is there anything you don't know? Oh, Scooby-Doo's looking for a bag of gold. Okay, that's... Now I get it. Now I get what you're talking about, Kathy. I gotta fix this silly thing. Two black aces and a pair of eights. All black cards as dead man's hand. Okay. Two black aces and a pair of eights. Nice. Oh, I think I know what's going on with this thing. The diameter of the tube that is supposed to stay in the bottle is slightly larger than the diameter or the width of this pin. And it's allowing it to dry out in the space between and kind of get stuck. And then when I pull the pin out, this whole metal tube's coming off of the plastic when it's dried like that. Right now it's all loose. So then sometimes I would go to pull the pin out and the whole thing, the metal thing, would come out with it. It's been a little bit of a thing. All right. What Doc Holliday was holding when he was killed. I see. Interesting. I didn't know that. Do you think that's true or just an urban legend or like a story that's been handed down? I mean, I believe it. I believe it's probably true. This is upside down. Did I do this upside down? I did this upside down. No, that's right. That's right. That's the right side up. Yeah. There's a right side up, and this is why. I don't know if you were here for this. This page is longer than the others, and I didn't want to just cut it, although I could have, but I just did that so that I can keep that in there. So it mattered that I thought this was upside down because I know this goes on the bottom. And yeah. Okay, well, I think I'm going to sign off for now. Maybe watch a little TV. I don't know if SNL is on, but it's SNL time. And I know they won't have a new one, but I haven't seen all the old ones. So I'll say goodnight for now. Yes, who actually knows, right, Kathy? But it's interesting to think about. Yeah, they're still on strike, exactly. So I'll probably end up watching an old one if they're on, which is fine with me. Like I said, I'm happy to watch the old ones because I haven't seen them all. So I'll say goodnight to everybody who's here. Thank you for coming. I'll see you next time. Thanks for coming by, Kathy. It's always fun to have you. I mean it. Bye, Randy. Bye, anybody else. Hope to see you next time. Night, night.